Hey, thanks so much for being here. Welcome back. This video, it's going to be about how I'm using my pocket rings while I'm traveling. And I just kind of wanted to chat with you about what I've been doing, how I've been using it, and what I'm feeling about it. So if you're interested, I hope you stick around. So I released a video not too long ago unboxing this cover. Just kind of sharing my first impressions and my plans for it. So I will link that one below. And I think I also did another video about how rings have changed my system. So those two kind of go along with what I'm going for right now. I decided that I wanted to give this one a try for the month of November, and I have been kind of using it in conjunction with my personal rings. But for the last 2 weeks of the month, we spontaneously planned a trip, and I decided just to bring this one. So this is the only one that I have with me, which is a first in a very long time. For a few years now, I have been carrying at least 2 planners with me where I'm going away. And this time around, I decided that I just wanted to choose that one, and I went for this one. So I wanted it to be something portable, something easy that I could carry with me. I am carrying a big handbag this time around because I wanted to use it as an actual bag. So whenever we went to stores and stuff like that, I could put stuff in it. So I do have the space to have a bigger planner, but usually I use a small handbag. So yeah, that's when I decided to kind of give this one size a try. So this is the Pocket Holborn, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what I have in here. I did bring my own inserts, not inserts, but actual paper that I cut. I used one of my oldest, actually no, I used my paper test notebook, one that I had gotten last year, I believe, and I never used. And I just cut down the paper to make it my, I guess, size for this planner. And I wanted it to be Tomo River, so why not use that one? So I'm just gonna go through what I have in here. So you know that I carry my sticker book with me, so I've been carrying it in the back here in the back pocket of the planner, and I did kind of refill it with multiple stickers. I went to Daiso in California, Japantown, and it is awesome. I loved it there. It was like being back in Japan. So I refilled or restashed my collection of little stickers, and I just went ahead and refilled my pages. As you can see, I have more empty space because I have been using them. So but yeah, so I've been using my sticker book. I am glad that I chose this one to be my sticker book because I can fit on any planner that I have. So usually when I first started, I was using it in my personal rings, and it fits in here just fine. If I do decide to use my mini though, it's gonna be too big, but I don't know that I will use that one for actual planning. So in here I have some extra stickers, my cards in here just in case I need those. I don't necessarily use this one as my wallet. It's just kind of holding extra cards that I have. And here I have a clear pocket where I showed you this collection or this setup not too long ago where I kind of did the flip through of the setup. So I will also look at that one in case you want to take a look at that one. But yeah, I just grabbed a few things. So I did kind of redid the inside for when we were sure that we were going to be traveling. I went ahead and took a few things out of it. So here I have this clear pocket, which is just holding an Oracle card, a sticker, and more sticky notes. I have this Travelers Company visit pass, like a card that I got when we were in Japan, and I wanted to use it for this travel. I punched it to have it in here, but then I decided to have an actual insert from the Travelers Company, so I don't know exactly what to do with the card yet. So I still have it in here just in case. A dump section sort of for shopping things that I want to replace. Where we're staying at, we're using some of their stuff, so I want to make sure that before we leave, we replace what we're using. Then I have these little tabs, I guess, or this actually came in one of those receipt sort of boxes where, not receipt boxes, but recipe boxes where you can just, you have your the ABCs in this for sections, and then you could just put receipts or recipes or whatever it is that you store in there. So I decided to grab it. I think I got it, I found it at a thrift shop, and they were selling it for like 10 cents. So I just grabbed it and I punched it to use it in here. It is shorter than what paper is, but I can still, find my way in there. So I have the A section is for my actual planning. So I have my calendar for the month, which is just me using a blank paper here to create my calendar, just as an overview. And here I only have important things that I want to do, and then the calendar overview. In the back here, I'm just kind of tracking my content while we are away. I just went ahead and backdated or just added more some info from the beginning of the month, and I've just been tracking when I'm posting and stuff like that. This is my weekly, how I'm using it right now. Something like what I used to do in my How Many 2 Weeks, but just kind of compressed, I guess. So there's my week over here. I have a tracking here to track my days, and the trackers for my habits, and just a note section. So there's another week. Then I have here notes for my school. I'm still, working on my classes while I'm away, so I just have some notes in there. So everything is mixed in here. So this is my planning sort of section, and then we get to the B section, which is tracking. So I have extra sticky notes in here just in case, and then here I'm just tracking money, finances, not finances, but whatever we're spending and what is it that we're spending it on, so I can kind of keep track of what it is that we're doing. We have been spending a lot of money in food. Just kind of trying different things and snacking and stuff like that. So I do have to kind of control that. But color coding it has been definitely a good idea to kind of quickly have a glance of where I'm spending the most. So I'm definitely doing this every time that we're traveling from now on. I have just extra paper in here, other to-dos list, and other things that I want to go through. This is sort of like a dumping section for any list that I do. Sometimes when I have an idea, I just kind of go ahead and do my list, and I just a list of the stuff that I want to do. Or maybe here I was planning about or brainstorming about journals. Here's a master list of things that I want to do at home. Other planner, chat in there. My ideal day, some things that I want to change around. So this is just my just me random notes, and so I'm keeping them back here so I can go through them when I feel like it. I have a zipper pocket here with extra receipts. Most of them I'm using on my insert, so I will show you that in a minute, but the ones that I want to still keep in case I need them are in here. And I have a final pocket here, one of those clear pockets holding extra stickers, not stickers, but extra receipts of things that I want to return. And I do have stickers in here. We went to the Google store and I used a few of those. I got a sheet of stickers, and I have a few of them. So I have them here. So I don't forget, I have my writing board in there from Hominji. This one I got with my, actually no, never mind. This is a writing board from the Traveler's Factory, I believe. Yep. Which I got with my passport. And I haven't used the passport itself, the actual setup. So I decided to grab a few things from that and just use them here because it's about the same size. So there's some pictures there, and then in the back here I'm holding an insert from the Travelers Company. I just decided to use it only for my daily activities in California while we are traveling. So this is the fun part of the whole thing. So in here I am just writing down everything that we're doing. I went ahead and added a pocket here, a clear pocket, so I can add a sticker. I knew right away that I wanted to do something that had to do with the area that we're visiting. We are visiting San Francisco, so I decided to go with the sticker. It was perfect. I did have to kind of trim it a little bit so it can fit, but it is perfect. I like how it looks in there. And if I decide to use the sticker somewhere else, I can always take it out. So that's that. And then at the beginning here, I'm adding more stickers. So this came from the Google store as well. I'm planning on adding more in here as I collect them. There's another sticker that I got from, I think I got this one at the Golden Gate gift shop. It was in the areas of the greeting cards, but this one is an actual sticker, so I just went ahead and used it here at the beginning. So this to declare, I guess, declare that this booklet is only for California, our California trip. In here, I added some notes about what I wanted to have in here. This is something that I took some time while we were in the airplane and just kind of thinking about what I wanted to have in here. Just wrote them down on a sticky note, and then I started also writing down places that I wanted to visit. So the darkened dots are the places that we have been already, and then we have a few more that we still want to go. So in here, I added an area for like a plan, I guess, of what we wanted to do. But instead of pre-writing it, I am writing it after the fact. So at night, I'd come back and I just write a very small snippet, I guess, of what we did on that day. So yeah, and then I'm also adding the weather. It has been extremely cold, something that I didn't expect, truly, and it has been raining for a few days in a row. So I just added the weather there. The actual big numbers are the number of days that we're spending in California, and then I'm just writing the date on the side. So I had those two on there. So we're spending 19 days in total in the area, and I'm just excited. So we are almost halfway through. Then on Daiso, when I visited Daiso on the Japantown, we of course I kind of stuck on stickers and stationery stuff, and I didn't really get that many, but I did get a few things, and this is one. I got a like a sticker calendar set for 2025, and it did have the 2024 of November, so I decided to trim it down and put it on the first here. That way I can have a glance of the month, and just really not necessarily the planning in here. So I'm just adding whether or not we spent money. So the green dots are whether or not we spent any money, self-care, and then or sort of like tracking my personal time, and then self-care. So anything that I do that is more self-care. And then yeah, so the orange part is the time that we are actually traveling. And then I love this actually. So I'm thinking about doing the same thing for 2025. I just don't know exactly how to do it if we're not traveling. And the idea of using this inserts are for actual travels. So I want to dedicate this one only for California. And if we go to another state, there will be another one for another state. I still have to finish the one for Japan actually. So I don't see myself traveling every single month. So, but I'm planning on using the calendars for something, and it has to be around here because they're the same size, and I love how it looks. So anyways, so I went here and started my first day. So the first day we arrived on the 15th, and I started writing like crazy, like anything that I can think of, what we did on the before we left, what we bought in the airport. So here I am kind of holding some receipts from places we've been, a restaurant we visited, what we did. Then my son got one of those airplane playing cards or something like that, they call them. And I saved it in here. There's another, there's a receipt of what we ate at the restaurant. Then another receipt from the restaurant. We went to the Target, and here I also wrote a few things under some of the receipts as well. So I can just kind of elaborate, I guess, on what I said that we're doing, and I'm just holding them there. So I don't know how long they will last because, the receipts kind of fade, but for now I'm just enjoying having them there. Then the next day I did the same thing, just kind of started writing about what is it that we were trying to do. And then I started adding a section to add a picture of myself with the outfit for the day. I did bring my thermal printer, but for some reason it's not working, so I just decided to add the space so when I get back home I can just go ahead and do that. And then just writing about other stuff. This is the day we visited the Google store, so there's more stickers in here. I wrote about that, and I grabbed a leaf that was on the floor. From there we were talking about how the colors changed depending on how cold it is outside and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. So I added that little leaf there. There's more about that same day, what we did after. We went back to Target. I got a Goonies t-shirt, and then I added a space for the things that we bought, I guess. I think it was because I got, I can't remember what this means, but never mind. I can't remember what it is. I know that it is something about what I wrote, and the idea is that I was going to write, add a picture of it, and then write a little bit about it. So I left the space available for that. And then we get to the next day, which I did the same thing. As you can see, I am kind of minimizing or going smaller with the picture section and writing a little bit more. And I think eventually I just stopped adding the outfit and just writing about it if I felt like it. So there's more about that day, more receipts. Went back to the Daiso, and oh, this is another Daiso that we found closer. Instead of going all the way to the Japantown, we found another smaller one nearby, so we're going to that one more often now. Then we get to, this is the, what is this? Oh, the Japantown actual map, which I loved having it here. It's, I don't know, I just love looking at it. There's not a whole bunch of do in there, and as far as like tourist places, it's more about restaurants and I guess more for the Japanese community. They have like a laundry that is called the Japanese laundry something. They have the they have like different places like a mail service and stuff like that. So for their community, they have like everything in one place, which is kind of cool. Then I wrote about stationery that we found. I think I'm writing actually about the Japantown here, so maybe this was Japantown. Yeah, Japantown. So more stuff in here, more stationery. We drove by the painted ladies' houses, which it was amazing, but it was kind of hard to see because it was darker. So we went back and some of the time and took more pictures. So I didn't have pictures this day, so I just went ahead and did a doodle there. Then on the 18th, we went to the Golden Gates. So as you can see, I got my stamps in there. I know there's more. We actually asked in a group, and they told us about different places that you can go and get more stamps. So it depends where we go. We're not necessarily traveling too far. So whatever we can find nearby, we definitely will be gathering more of those stamps. We went to Pier 39 on that day as well. So there's a few things there. Some receipts there, and there's my doodle of the Golden Gates, which I love. I'm definitely adding more pictures in here, but I still wanted to do my own kind of doodle, so I added that there, and I left this whole page for a collage of that day specifically. I'm planning on adding just more pictures in here. Then we get to the 19th, or just journaling and what we did that day in spaces for pictures. I guess I have more to show in there. Same thing here. I think this is from the same day. So some days I'm using more than one page. Some days I'm using just one. I am counting them and making sure that I have space for all of it though. So I guess I started adding like 4 pages in here, but then I realized I was going to run out if I kept on going like that. So I started minimizing the pages per day. So here's the 20th, more receipts. This is a recipe that I tried with a protein that I got. It was terrible, but I still write it out because I still kind of want to try it again to see if it was me that I did something wrong. Then more stuff in here. We went to the Chinatown nearby. So this is the map of the place. If I can show you completely. There's the map right there. And I'm liking keeping them like this so I can see that, so I can see it again anyways. So I'm writing stuff throughout the pages in here and tipping in things. Has been definitely fun. We went to the Egyptian Museum nearby, so there's more stickers in here, more receipts actually of like things that we bought that day. We went to the market to get restock the food. The plan here is to add more pictures about when we went to the museum, and they had some stamps in there from the Egyptian alphabet, but they were really terrible. They didn't even have ink, so I just started doing a few of them, and then I just gave up because they were not necessarily working. So, but that's that. So I left it there and just wrote about it. And then we get to now. So this was yesterday. We took a day off yesterday of exploring around, just kind of relax and just stayed home and yeah, just kind of recharged. And it's just today. It's morning time, so we still don't know what's gonna happen. But just started the day there. I wrote about the moon cycles because I like kind of using that cycle to plan and to be more aware of how I'm feeling and what's going on and stuff like that. So kind of be more centered and yeah. So that's what I wrote in there. That's like my morning entry, and then the plan is to continue as we go through the day. I'm thinking that I'm going to use this page, like this bottom part, and depending on if we go out, then I'll move on to the next one. If not, then I'll just use this one for like Saturday, Sunday, and then start in a fresh, like second half, I guess, on Monday. So, and then I'll have a reminder here to tell me about how many pages I can use per day. I think I wrote 2.7, which whatever. I was just doing 2 pages per day, but since I use only 1 page these 2 days, if I still do that today, I can probably use a little bit more moving forward. So, but I'm still planning on keeping this in here to remind me not to overdo it, so I can have space. And then what I did at the end of it, so here I have with an erasable pen, I kind of wrote the date that I wanted to have on this page to again remind myself that I kind of have the pages counted for the trip. That might change anyway. That's why I wrote it with an erasable pen, but just in case to have something to remind me. Also, the Thanksgiving Day, we're going to spend it here in California, so I wanted to ensure that I had a space for that. Depending on what we do, I want to add more stuff to that that day. And then we get to the end of it, which is, yeah, the end of it. So this is the last day. Well, where am I? So this will be the last day, right? And then the idea is that in the back here, I will do a collage of everything that I couldn't fit under each day. So after this, I will have these 2 pages and these 2 pages to add more pictures and even more space in here if I don't use it, to add more, either add more receipts or add more pictures about places that we went and just kind of add a collage and talk about it. And here I wanted to do like a doodle section of the things that I bought and found. So I started on the left, and then I decided that I wanted to also do it in here. So I'm kind of classifying the things that I find, and just kind of, it's a way for me to be mindful of what I'm buying. So I didn't want to buy a lot of clothes, but when we came here, I didn't expect it to be as cold as it is. So I didn't bring it enough layers. So I've got myself leggings, some kind of joggers, and a jacket. And as a true tourist, it says California. So yeah, I got those 3 pieces of clothing, and I'm trying to stay mindful not to get anything else. I'm considering though to get another jacket that doesn't say anything. Just gonna switch around because all the pictures I have the same one. So, but yeah, that's for clothes, and then other stuff for like self-care. I had to get me some flip-flops, and I decided to get me some hair scissors. I still wanted to buy them at home, but I wanted to, I don't know why, I want to cut my hair while we are here, so I got my scissors, and I do my own hair anyways. Hair color, just to kind of do some revamp to the color of my hair. I got a ghosty mug that I found for $1, so definitely keeping that one with me. Some nail colors, and then some stationery. So all the little cute things that I found on Daiso are in here. Most of them are in Daiso. We're on Daiso, and I think maybe 1 or 2 were the Google stickers. So I'm planning on doing the same thing on this side. And then let's see. And then at here towards the end, I wrote. I left a page to reflect on the trip. So the idea is to come back here at some point when we go back home and just talk about, what we did and whether or not I kept these in mind, which is something that I wrote when we got here, just to ensure that I don't let the stress of going out every day, because it can get to me. It can make me stressed and moody. So I wanted it to ensure that that didn't happen this time around. So I wanted to kind of write a few things that I could keep in mind to balance that. So I wrote, stay focused on what it really matters, be confident and feel confident, be loving and be loved, be adventurous, have a plan and check on it every day, set up reminders to visit places, stay on budget, allow myself to enjoy each day and keep memories and write everything. So these are things that I wanted to ensure that I kept reminding myself. So I went ahead and added here the California spontaneous trip. How did I how did I do, and did I remember to keep up with these? So that's I don't know, it's just something extra to do to kind of reflect on how I did personally. And then in the back here, I just did like a legend of the things that I'm using here. I know all of this is extra. I just like doodling, and I like making it more personalized and kind of having something something to look at and instantly remember what it is that I was talking about. So in here, I'm just writing about the things the tools that I'm using. So the main things that I'm using is my eyeliner in the beige color, the Klena 0.4 refill, and the Signal Vessel, my Traveler's Company ruler, double-sided glue, the whiteout roller, and my sticker books. Those are the things that I grab every single day. And I do obviously have my actual planner here with my other inserts and stuff, but that's more like routine. This is more like fun. Then I got this one in a paper that they, like a flyer they had in Daiso, and it said that you can find locations near you, so I just grabbed this one and glued it in here in case we decided to look for one when we are in a different area. So that's that, and then I wrote some information here, and then I stuck another pocket in the back here for extra stuff. So there's a daisy flower there, a goodies from a tag from that shirt that I got, another sticker that I got from my Maido, I think it's the store, and the actual insert that I'm using here. Just details about the actual what you call the actual paper from the Travelers. That way I can find it again if I decide to go for the same one. I prefer actually the yellow paper, but I had these one. I can't remember if I got them with the insert or if I bought them separate when we were in Japan. So I'm definitely giving them a use. So yeah, that's the insert. I'm also holding this way. Let me see, just go to the calendar first so I can ensure that it opens there, and then I go to the current day, and I'm using the Travelers Company clip to kind of clip my page there, and just kind of keep it together because it's getting a little chunky. I'm definitely looking forward to going through once I finish all of it. I did wanted to share with you how it's going so far, how I'm using it, and how I'm storing it. I'm carrying it with me like everywhere, especially because I want to ensure that I have the insert with me if we do find some more stamps to collect. So I'm having the insert layer for the journal, and then the stickers I'm having in the front, like this. I have this little, what you call, DIY sort of charm in here with the Japan coin, a Puerto Rico tag, and the airplane. And then this one I got at the Traveler's Factory as well. Just, I don't know, because I thought it looked kind of cute. And then that's how I carry it. Still cannot find a pen that fits in there, and I also have this super full, so there's no really space for a pen there. So I'm just holding the pen up here, and that's how I'm carrying it. So yeah, I don't know, I think I can leave it there. I showed you enough. I will definitely do an updated flip through once I finish the whole insert and stuff like that. For now, I can leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.